This is Joel Sherman, baseball columnist from the New York Post. I'm joined by my colleague, also a baseball columnist from the New York Post, Ken Davidoff. We're talking AL West today, and the kings of the AL West the last few years have been the Houston Astros. Have they gotten lucky, Ken Davidoff? You hate to say that in a pandemic, but we're not going to have crowds to boo them. There's not allowed to be fights or throwing at people on the field, or there's supposed to be big suspensions. Did the Astros somehow luck out?
It's extraordinary, Joel. I mean, when you think about what a huge story they are in spring training, and look, we're not trying to play down, obviously, with this pandemic and how horrible it is. But just analyzing this from a baseball perspective, they are the better for these conditions. Now they don't have to face crowds. Now they don't have to worry about getting thrown at. It is a pretty extraordinary development in that regard.
Yeah, and I would say this, though. Remember, they did lose Garrett Cole and Lance McCullers Jr. coming back from Tommy John surgery. A lot of pressure on Justin Verlander to remain great. He did win the Cy Young Award last year in the American League. If they're going to be challenged, there's a couple of potential contenders. One of them is the Angels, who not only have the best player in baseball in Mike Trout, but I think they have the most interesting player in baseball, especially in 2020, in Shohei Otani, who's coming back this year. What do you think about the Angels and Otani?
Yeah, I'm bullish on both. I think Otani is primed to be what he was 2 years ago when he won Rookie of the Year and beyond. What a special talent. And I like the Angels. I mean, to add a full-blown Otani back and Anthony Rendon to that lineup, I think they have a lot going for them. And I think Joe Madden in his first year, he's one of those turnaround type managers, and I like what they have going on.
You know, it's interesting to me, Ken, because in a 162-game season, they would have had to manage Otani's innings. In a 12-start season, he might be able to give them a full 12 starts, and that could have a big impact on the year. The team that, though, has challenged the Astros the best these last few years is the Oakland A's. A lot of interchangeable parts. They remind you a lot of the Tampa Bay Rays. Is this the year they jump over the Houston Astros and win the AL West?
I think it is, Joel. Yeah, I think the Astros are primed. Despite not having to deal with crowds, I still think they're hurting from the scandal and from Cole's departure. And I love the A's. They're getting all that young pitching back that really wasn't there last year. Luzardo, Montos, and that lineup: Chapman, Olsen, Semien. A lot going on that I like there.
Before we go here, I will say this is a big year for Oakland because Semien is in his walk year. Will they be able to keep him? So you better take advantage of him while he's there. Such a great shortstop. And as you mentioned, Olsen and Chapman, they become arbitration eligible for next year. So they're about to get expensive. So this is a big year for the Oakland A's. It's a big year for a lot of teams. We're going to talk about them all. We're going division by division at nypost.com. Stick with us.